Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. You're having a great day. No? Playing the baseball today. So, get on with our franchise in just a second. This sound is all right. Our calendar here. We're having like a pretty good run against Texas here. Like 6-0, 5-0, the series before. But these guys I've really got the jump on them. So hopefully we'll be able to continue that, and then we'll move on to Miami. Hey Brett, what's up? How goes it? Going good, thank you. Nice to see you. Um, Thank you for liking. That was Fire Devil that liked. Thank you, Fire Devil, for liking. Got some soft serve. Nice. Oh, Brett liked too. Thank you. Toronto game. There it is.
You are our guest.
Stephanie, thank you for liking as well. There we go. Let's put Chris Bassett in.
You are
Ready up our
guest.
line. Springer needs a day off. Scotty, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. What's better, a hockey game or a baseball game? You mean in person? Hockey's way faster to watch in person. But I mean, they're both kind of cool in their own way. Baseball is like a giant party, so that's kind of cool. And
so just about set now.
But hockey's like more fast paced, and you can see the sheer speed of it. Baseball is kind of relaxing, although I have to say the baseball is good in person to watch, even if you don't like baseball on TV, because just the ambiance of it all is really cool. Contact sports for the win.
And he deals.
Did I have for dinner?
And first off,
I had some chicken, Greek salad, couple of pieces of pita bread.
He's been
Promoted chicken
really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean,
you always found to be way slow paced live.
Hoping you get in the ball game right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Been on a Greek kick. Now they're like the chicken skewers. Thing.
First offering is fouled.
I like Greek salad.
Obviously, with a very impressive resume. He's only the third player in history to win the Rookie of the Year and multiple Cy Young awards.
I had a 9-ounce bar this afternoon. That's very Canadian-ish of me, isn't it?
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Into center.
Oh.
Under it. Puts it away for
the garlic pita the other night. That sounds good. Who doesn't like a garlic pita? My favorite is sports, football and basketball and softball and baseball. What about hockey, Scotty? I mean, ultimately, it's kind of cool to see both of them live at some point. But it all probably comes down to the game you're watching.
Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position. And just one out. That makes it a 15
Baby cow meat.
hitting streak.
Hey, we were talking about head cheese the other day. Or yesterday. Brett, have you ever tried head cheese? Macaroni salad and had cheese, meat, rice, pita.
Everything it seems he's hitting
Nice.
hard.
You don't even like rice.
I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Second and third, one gone. Tony Kemp will hit next. Hit hard on the ground.
Right to him. Crap.
Tosses to first, but
You're not sure?
run comes in to score.
Head cheese is like this. It's like kind of made from calf
Vladimir
or
Guerrero Jr. now.
maybe cow head or
Ball game
pig head or
today, so we'll
pig
see
head
how he
and
backs it up
calf
here.
head or something.
For Jacob deGrom, he comes from humble
Like,
beginnings. Think about it, a 9th round pick by the Mets.
A little bit
in
jelly-like.
2010. He went to Stetson, and he was mainly a shortstop. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out.
Favorite
and
sports:
we'll end the
baseball and hockey and basketball and
They get
football
a
and
run on
softball.
2
Oh,
hits,
okay.
no errors, and a man left.
You don't like
Bottom half of
plain
inning number
rice.
1 coming up. It's the Blue
But
Jays
you
1
also said
and
you
the
don't like
Rangers
Chinese food rice before, and that's not plain rice.
Back here at the ballpark.
So
And towing
I'm
the slab,
confused
Chris
as to
Bassett.
what kind of
See,
rice
he's
you
kind
like,
of a
man.
road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know,
Chinese
some guys shrink a little
fried
bit
rice
on the
is,
road. They're so used to just
all
having the
sorts of
comforts
stuff
being
in
at
it.
home and having the fans behind them, but this guy seems to thrive in adversity
Man,
and
they got
being
me
in
off.
some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this
Lancho,
on your team that goes out there and competes,
that's wild. You never heard of head cheese before? I've only had it once. I thought it was pretty gross, actually.
you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one fouled off. That one missed.
Not sure you've heard of it before. Did you Google it already? Don't like Chinese rice. Well, I don't know. Chinese rice is about the same to me as what you'd have in that rice pita, sort of. I think probably a rice pita is actually more plain than Chinese rice.
On the ground. Bichette whips it to first. One up, one down.
Got him. Like pepper jack, mozzarella, Parmesan Romano, provolone, Swiss, and aged sharp cheddar like Cracker Barrel. I did hear about Tina Turner, yes. Well, head cheese isn't like cheese at all. It's actually meat. Not a type of cheese. It's just named that for some reason.
And that's in there for strike one. Bassett, a former All-Star. He
Closer to
features a
spam
sinker,
than it is
a
cheese.
four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. And it's 1-1.
I remember Tina Turner from that Mad Max movie, Beyond Thunderdome. Get her mixed up with Whitney. Ash was like 83.
Right-hander kick steals. Struck him out looking.
Play some Dragon Ball. Legend. Alright, well thank you for coming by. We'll try some head cheese and see if you like it.
0 for 6 in the series so far.
Probably get it at some sort of deli or something, I guess. I don't know exactly where you'd buy it. Alexa, where do you buy head cheese? Alexa, stop. That's not quite right. Like trying to send me to a counselor. Long live and prosper.
In there for strike one.
It's really gelatinous. They got to use all parts of the animal, though, huh? So there's market for it somewhere.
The pitch. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down,
Control.
you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Long live and prosper.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Like one lone fan. One lone fan.
Here comes a pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
There we go. We got him.
Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail here.
Anybody have snacks? Oh, we're in a spot where we can't. Ken seats up here.
Top of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box.
All right. Danny was really hot against this team yesterday.
DeGrom back to work. There's a swing and a drive.
Might be hot again.
Ranging back, looking up. Makes the
he got it.
Against the wall.
What a rip. Rip, man.
To his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Can you believe it?
Up the middle.
All right to him, pretty much.
Seager fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Nothing materializing yet here, eh? Only 1-0.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
All right, Chapman.
2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Just late.
The pitch. Now a screen.
That was pretty solid. Oh, he got it.
Blue Jays
Man.
go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Man.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Seager stands in now.
All right, we got to get him now. What'd you vote for in the poll?
To kick the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
All right, we got him there. More.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star and he hit 45 home runs. And a foul ball. One of the other aspects with Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso. Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Yo, one.
Feels like this box is really small today.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The 1-2.
You may put it there, eh?
And that's
That's the
outside.
ball. Outside.
That one to first, sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I really
Let's
like
strike
that
this
swing,
next
man.
guy
He
out.
Just push it the other way through the infield. He
Let them
drove
tie it
that
up.
way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Mitch Garver up to hit here.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Caesar, thank you for sharing. Much appreciated.
And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Oh,
Garcia on third with 2 out.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
That's in there.
You are our guest.
thank you for liking as well. Much appreciated.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Got him looking.
There we go. We abandoned the guy on base. Branded him.
Adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So yeah, woo!
On to the third inning, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Well, in their
Right,
win
Varsho.
this guy came up with 2 home runs.
Gonna
Obviously,
Varsho it up.
Going here in this one. In the air,
A
left
little bit early.
down the
I'll just
line.
wait.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
I thought it felt early, but it was actually late.
Pitch, man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So the lineup flips over. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a
Man, whenever Springer's not playing, eh?
on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kiermaier now. 0 for 1 so far. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That
was a pretty
clubbed
good
out
hit.
Towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. There's the tag.
They got him.
The inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple.
Well, you watched the PlayStation showcase. What'd you think of it?
Right there, unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
What was your favorite game on the PlayStation showcase today?
Welcome back. Laureano comes up to hit. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Goes down looking.
All right, we got him.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And
That one was a bit
I'm just
slower,
not sure what the plan
77,
was.
eh?
Mark Mathias getting ready to hit. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Mathias getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the right-hander deals. That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's a strike.
2.
1-2 now. And down on strikes. 2 away now. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Thompson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And he grounds one to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and that is
Got
the
him.
inning. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bo Bichette.
All right, Bo, let's go.
The pitch. That one ripped. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Tony Kemp. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Out there to center. Grossman sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman,
Do you hear my question?
Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit it well, but flied out.
Oh, you watched part of it because the streamer watched.
First time.
Oh, okay. Well, did you see anything that caught your eye?
So far in his career, multiple All-Star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
Oh, okay.
Last one out the opposite way. And they add to their lead. It's
Look at
3-0.
which home run he got.
This is third
You
straight
are
game
our
of the
guest.
overseas.
This dude is
If
on
you
fire,
guys
dude.
are
These
really
guys'
us,
streaks just
what
don't
number
come
are
around
we
too often.
thinking of? 69, dudes!
Angel, thank you for liking. Much
And
appreciated.
typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
That one just barely got out, eh?
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Oh, can you believe I missed it? Happy Father's Day from all of us at MLB The Show.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive.
Right to him.
Grossman makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. And it gets by him.
There we go. We at least got the base.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
offering his foul back.
Hey, we got to knock it out of the park here. Come on. Not out of the park. Ah, I swung and missed.
Strikes. Good job at damage control right there. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here comes the 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Charge!
And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Up the middle. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
There we go.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Left field. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Crap, I shouldn't have moved. You would have just caught it.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Marcus Semien. Bassett with a look to first. Seager back in standing. Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line.
All right.
Played football at
Swing,
Cal.
bada.
Also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Seager off of first with 2 away. Got him. Semien down on strikes.
Alexa, when was Semien on the Blue Jays?
Trail it here, 3-0.
I don't think that's the same one.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
DeGrom back to work.
All right. Is that one out of here? You say yes if you think it is. Say no if you think it's not. You have 10 seconds. It's Varsho hitting it. Looks like it's going towards the kind of the right part of the right field. So yes if you think it's going out. No if you think it's not. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, your time is up for guessing. Oh, Stephanie just got her guess in just now. Yes, she thinks. Well, let's see if she's right.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone.
You are correct.
He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Our show with the homer.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Bad, I bet you're very impressed that he made you correct. Oh, this guy's gonna pop fly.
Under it, and he makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
And stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier.
Let's go, Kevin.
Way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive.
Sweet.
Got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break.
There we go. We got a new pitcher to go against now.
Dane Dunning gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Watch out for filthy
very
sliders.
high, and it just breaks a ton.
Man at first, Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Here's a swing.
It's out of here.
And he knew it. Bo Bichette blasts one out. His 31st home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now, Tony Kemp.
Ah, crap.
Ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. And they got him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So 2 down now, and here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in
That
this.
Tony Kemp is not nearly the hitter that Springer is.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Early.
0-2
Too early again.
That one.
Hit me with them cutters. Probably fastball this one though.
Here's a rip to
Right to him.
But he's there for the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Garver stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be
We
better
got him
right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Immaculate inning.
Who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny
Dunning, the tall righty, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
That's a good solid hit.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's out of here.
Out of here.
Danny Jansen hits one out. His 42nd home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 7-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. In the air to left center.
I think he'll catch that one.
Sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
Starting to get away from them a bit, eh?
Now it's Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. And out of here.
Out of here.
Matt Chapman hits one out. His 43rd home run of the season. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Glenn Otto taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty, one away. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one. Thompson in position. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The 0-1. Crushed.
That's out of here.
Gonna leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Back-to-back jack.
Second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-0, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 3. He swings and drives one out.
That's pretty solid.
In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Merrifield around third. He scores. It's 10-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Kiermaier around third. He will score. It's 11-0.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Kiermaier was running from first too, I think.
That's great work right there.
Pitching change here, Jonathan Hernandez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. One out, runner at second. Tony Kemp, the next to hit. On the ground at first, and that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a base hit, run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. That's hard hit on the line. And that's just...
Oh, crap. I thought that was staying in. Staying in. Staying in. I thought, man.
And now the 0-1.
Good spot, too, though.
Into the outfield.
Bases loaded.
Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next for Toronto, Brandon Bell. That one the other way. Just inside the line. And
he missed too.
1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Another scores. They clear the bases. 15-0.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Brandon Belt was too slow. I would have ran to third.
John King will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Matt Chapman.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And fouled off.
Foul ball.
Arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
With Merrifield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Bounced out to
All right,
short.
to him. Crap.
They get the force. That ends the frame. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Toronto leads this one 15-0. Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading
Down
off
to third
for the
baseman,
Rangers,
Mark
The
Mathias.
third baseman, Mark Mathias.
The pitch. And a big swing and a
One
miss.
strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike. That one just misses the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Grossman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. It's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bojack Horseman.
And first offering is fouled off.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And here it comes. In the air, right field. Kemp under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Texas. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Garcia heads after it.
I got it.
One.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Bo Bichette
Happy
picks
Father's
up the
Day
Blue Jays.
to all of us at MLB The
Maybe
Show.
a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a rope.
I don't
in
think
center
that's a
field
triple.
base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pretty good crack at the bat, though, wasn't it?
Game. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter now, Tony Kemp. In the air, out towards left center. That one opts against the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position.
Might have been able to get
and
in.
just 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All right, to
Next
him.
the left
Crap.
side. Fires across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jensen.
And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Now the 0-1. That one hit to right. Garcia settles under it. That is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead.
Their slim 15-0 lead.
The traditional 7th-inning stretch.
And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
The pitch. Strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike
0-1.
percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Kiermaier puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
The batter, number 2,
Marcus Simeon digs in now.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Up the middle, Bichette. Now the throw to first on the run. And Simeon is out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia will hit next. And that's in for a strike.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Got him looking. And good work there.
Got him.
Gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Now here is Brandon Bell.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
King back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Grossman under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Rip towards third. Over to Lowe.
Too early.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
now batting, left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Dalton Varsho. This to third.
Right to him.
Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Thompson going back some more to the warning track, makes the catch.
I got him.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Adam Simber.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Garver, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Simber is ready. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Matthias in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Right-handed reliever swings through that one.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
An immaculate inning.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the air out to center. Grossman going back on this one. Hauls it in.
I got it.
One away.
The batter, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now here is Bo Bichette.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Tony Kemp.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Here's that pitcher's energy is down.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty into center and a base
Nice.
hit.
You're here.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Hammers that one.
Out of here.
And forget it.
To the moon.
Vladdy with a star scraper. And they tack on to their lead. It's 18-0.
Oh, this is
Singing
close, eh?
red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Look how small that one dude is. It looks like a
That's exactly the pitch
4
he's
feet
looking
tall
for.
or something.
Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Alexa, how tall is Tony Kemp in MLB? Six feet tall.
Jose Leclerc comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has
Looks
to just
tiny
put that
compared
out
to
in
those
spot.
guys.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 1 out, nobody on. Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Brandon.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Bell. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
So
Giving the
glad
foul
these
balls to
ballparks
everybody.
have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Now fly ball to right center. Grossman settles under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
I think we have a chance of winning.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Bubba Thompson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Merrifield to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 4, Robbie Grossman.
And now here is Robbie Grossman. Simber in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2013. Here comes the 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
And ball
Nope,
1.
ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. Fires over to Guerrero. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe getting ready to hit.
Man, this game is a ripper, eh? Lots of points.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
There we go. We got him. Are you still here? Oh, Bichette.
3 hours and 58 minutes.
Oh, Bichette. All right, Miami.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show.
73-0.
Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Whit Merrifield.
The designated hitter.
Come on, Whit. Let's get a hit.
Here comes a pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases.
Pretty good
Around
spot.
first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Might have been able to make it
Well,
a
his
triple.
hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. In the air, right field. And that will fall. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a line.
All right. Is that one out of here? It's Bo Bichette. Yes or no? It's fairly low. So, but it is a perfect hit. So it might be out, may not be out. Say yes if you think it is, no if you think it's not. You have 10 seconds to vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stephanie thinks it will not be out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see if Stephanie is correct.
Start in.
Could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Espinal rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores as well. It's 2-0. Not in time. He's safe.
Got a triple.
3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that
I didn't get a triple very often, but
and lined it into center for the knock. Those
a good
always
spot
feel
for
good.
it. He missed it.
And the batter is George Springer, second in the American League in home runs. Next pitch.
That means Bo does have a chance at cycle.
Sized up. 1 down.
Batting fifth. The first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 3-zip.
There you got a worm burner.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and
There we
it
go,
doesn't
eh?
seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate, 4th in the American League in batting average this year.
They've done 6 pitches.
And that one hammered.
7 pitches, and I've got
That's back there. And forget
6
it.
points.
Matt Chapman bops one out of here. His 44th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When the guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus
That would chase the pitcher in the first inning.
tonight. And this is one he'd like to forget.
Like 6 or 7 pitches in.
After this. New pitcher for the Marlins, Sixto Sanchez. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
That was close. He could have possibly made it. Fair challenge. Oh, just barely, eh?
So the lineup flips over. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Liner.
You are our guest.
Jake, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Away up by 7 now.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. And that's going to roll to the wall.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He tripled and scored his first time. And a base hit up the middle.
There we go.
And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and
Nice to see Springer back.
It feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled and scored his first time. Down the line towards the corner. Garcia trots over to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
9-0 in the first inning, eh?
But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. On to the bottom of the first. Jays 9 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, and on the mound in this one, Jose Barrios. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. The line to kick the pitch. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a change.
You are our guest.
Charlotte, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Hello.
And he's down 0-2.
Oh, I read your greeting.
He threw it extremely well.
I hope you're doing well today.
Tough to get that barrel to.
He goes down looking.
We're just smacking these baseball teams today. Holy crap.
And he didn't look too convinced as he headed
Bye-bye, birdie.
You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
A little bit smokier today where I am.
Just misses.
Not terrible, but a little more than yesterday. You're pretty sick? Uh-oh.
And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Yeah, they got one on base early, eh?
Batting first, the second baseman.
Luis Ariz.
Make sure you wear lots of sunscreen when you're out and about and
Stands in.
the sun these days.
Ground. There might be 2. To second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning.
There we go. Got a double
1
play.
in the inning, but no one left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Jays 9 and the Marlins nothing.
Double play.
Here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Leading off, Alejandro Kirk.
Dehydration and heat stroke. So I don't know how I started feeling the effects 24 hours later. And make sure you take care of yourself.
At the top of the game in terms
Definitely
of defense,
drink lots of fluids.
And the pitch.
People die from heat stroke.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Another multi-hit.
I was up against your team today and they demolished them 40-0. The 3 games that we played against each other. You killed them. Wrecked them. Nearly killed them.
And here is Matt Chapman. Foul ball there.
Was it 40-0 every game?
Kirk.
Boy, I had the Rangers number though in the last series here. Holy crap.
Lace to right center.
I'm pretty good this game too.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. On the ground is short.
Ah, crap, double play against me.
Toss to second. On to Cooper, and it's a double play.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin.
Alexa, what was the score of the Blue Jays tonight?
To shorten his first trip.
Ah, they lost 7-3 tonight.
And a foul ball.
Vancouver always get wildfires. Well, I'm more the interior, but BC does get a lot of wildfires, yeah. The fires are mostly up north. So
Blue
if
Jays
there was a fire near
they still
Vancouver,
hold a 9-0 lead.
you know, there would be a lot of aid coming to it very quickly. But
Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Jesus
for
Sanchez.
other cities, it depends on how big they are. Some of those northern cities, they had to evacuate northern towns or whatever, because they're hard territory to get to sometimes up there.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive.
So they
Go ahead
kind of
and
have
pitch the
to
contact. Let the
evacuate
defense work
them
behind you. You've
and
got a
do their
nice,
best to try to
comfortable
protect the
lead. Don't try to
property.
be too fine.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wildfires are terrible, though. You know, like there's a lot of times where, you know, you got people having to evacuate quickly, and then you have animals and stuff because they're in farms or whatever, that they gotta
And a pitch.
leave there, and then people have to go in and feed the animals,
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't
or they have
catch
to
up
really
the heater.
figure out a way. But you know, you can't exactly move,
Strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something
you know,
off
your
and
whole
see
herd
that
of cattle easily, you know.
And the batter now, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So they wind up having to have somebody keep an eye on them and feed them, and hopefully they don't get area on fire, you know.
Now 1-1.
Yeah, BC almost has fires, like some sort of big wildfires, a bunch of them every year, and they have to worry about floods too. So there's lots of rain, and then there's floods, and then there's fires as well.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Jorge Soler stands in now and watches strike 1.
Yeah, there was like over 95 fires in Alberta. They evacuated a bunch of cities and towns there. Then there's some that got evacuated up here. I lived in for a couple of years. I lived in Lytton, which is a town that a couple seasons ago burned down completely. I wasn't living there at the time, but I know a lot of people that got evacuated and then their homes burned. And then another town that I lived in, that one actually got evacuated before too, but it was before I lived there. But I remember some of my coworkers talking about how they, you know, had to pack up all their stuff and all that. Yeah, there's been like times where the gymnasiums where I live, gymnasiums were all full of evacuees from other centers that are around that were evacuated.
And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out towards right center field.
Pretty hard on people.
On the move, makes the grab, 1 away.
Very stressful, you know.
Drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit.
And some people don't have insurance.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago.
So it's even worse for them.
Contact guy, good defender. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've
Good
seen
idea to have
in the
insurance.
Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
BC doesn't have a lot of other things other than floods and fires. No earthquakes or anything like that.
That smash towards
Well,
center.
Vancouver could get someone.
And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Waste no time there. Other than
There, if Bo Bichette gets a home run, he has the cycle. Because he's had a triple, he's had a single, and he's had a double now.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's George Springer, 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Joely
Look at that.
Rodriguez on the pitch out of the pen here.
I think he's got
Joely's in.
Coming in out of the pin when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Out of here!
Way back there, and that is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, his 71st home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
You are our guest.
Nick, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
He's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Was wildfires a problem in your home country?
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
I think this pitcher's not going to last very long if I keep getting him runs.
And gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they tack one on the board. It's 13-0.
Make me jump. Out of here. That was a back-to-back jack, that one.
Ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
You ever go watch a baseball game live, Charlotte?
Now it's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game.
You haven't. You should take the opportunity to catch one sometime.
And first offering is fouled off.
Even if you don't like baseball, it's the ambiance, the excitement of it.
Old, and he's a former Gold Glover in
You
the
know,
American League.
kind of different. They can have pretty bad fires. Yeah, they had California was
And there's a
Northern
fly ball
California
deep
was
right field.
in there.
Garcia going back some more.
Oh, he
Holds
caught
it
it.
on the warning track. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not
Well, they're in
once,
LA.
but
They have
twice.
a couple
We move on
baseball
to the
teams you
bottom
could
of
go
game
see
number
if you
3.
wanted to.
This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Set for the bottom of the third. Avisail Garcia
Big
up to
party
the
out there.
Garcia hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
LA, couple hockey teams too, but they're all out right
And a
now.
swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. This one high in the air to left center. Racing makes the catch.
Batting eighth.
And there's one away.
The shortstop, Jordan Groshans.
Here's Jordan Groshans.
It's like a big party. Like people eating all these, things like pretzels and garlic fries and hot dogs and
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to. Especially
Watching these millionaires hit a ball. You know, there's a guy on the Yankees there. He signed a contract, 9 years, $360 million. So
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for
makes
strike
more than
3.
any hockey
Really
player.
good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now Paul McIntosh. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. McIntosh goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he's usually a catcher, but today starting in left field. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, this is really impressive for me. I mean, to go from being a catcher going out to the outfield where you've got to be ready to move to your left, right, front, and back.
That's strike 3.
He got him.
The third out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Marlins.
If anybody has
A
snacks.
13-0 score.
Oh, the vendors aren't doing a very good job. There's just one guy with a pretzel and one guy with some French fries there.
Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Rodriguez back to work. On a line, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue
All right,
Jays.
Kevin.
Liner.
Ah,
caught
crap, he
second.
got it.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield.
If you go buy some seats in the Diamonds, they give you food and alcohol and everything there.
High in the air, out to right. Garcia settles underneath it. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
Line drive. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. That's out to center field. Soler gets on.
It's not a home run, though.
He's got it. And that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still hold a commanding 13-0 lead. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Now, John Birdie.
The third baseman, John Birdie.
And a pitch. A swing and a miss. And that's
Swing and a miss.
Great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kiermaier hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett.
And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. And now 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air, and that is Springer. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He hit into a double play his first time up. In for a strike, 0-1.
That was pretty close to not being a strike.
The pitch. To third, Chapman. Slings it across, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, George Springer. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
So
On the base.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled the left.
Out of here!
And that is gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. And they
Two more, eh?
It's 15-0.
Tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Steven Oker takes over on the mound.
New pitcher.
Walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
A good ERA.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And a base hit into right center field.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
And here is Matt Chapman. Ground ball could be 2.
Ah, crap.
Second, that's 1. On to Cooper, and it's a double play.
The left fielder, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Dalton Varsho. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him.
Ah, they got me.
Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Jesus Sanchez.
The designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
And he deals. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Sanchez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's showing some pretty
There we
dominating
go.
stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Fortes now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jorge Soler.
I wonder if they actually have them mouth anything, or if it's just random mouth movements.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Miami, Abisail Garcia.
0-1.
And there's the strike. At the belt and fires. Pitch is in there. And that is strike 2. Soler, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he chases that one. That's the third
Got him.
inning over. 1 left for Miami. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here in Miami, started the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Kevin Kiermaier. Okert back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Over to Cooper. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, with.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Whit Merrifield. Okert in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Hit hard, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Santiago Espinal, the next. Merrifield on the move. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher,
Got it.
especially
Steal.
if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One away, runners at second and third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Smoked into left, base hit. One run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now.
Crap, it wasn't a home run.
Only one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one
Get out of here. How come that couldn't be Bo, eh?
They add on more. Gone. George Springer leaves the yard. His 59th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 19-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tanner Scott. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Tanner Scott.
And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Right side, Garcia moving under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Crap.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Fouled off down the right side. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So up next, Dalton Varsho.
I missed.
0-1.
Two outs. And it's fouled away.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a base hit into right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded.
Bases loaded.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Bases full, 2 gone. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And they clear the bases. 3 runs score, and the lead continues to grow.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop.
New pitcher.
Keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Name is Puck.
So digging in, Santiago Espinal. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in for the third.
Ah, you got me.
But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Jays lead it 23-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Groshans. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Found a hole.
Here's the left fielder, Paul McIntosh. He's 0 for 1. Move to second, and he's back safely.
Hey.
On the ground right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, John.
Back to the top of the Miami order, John Birdie at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is.
They got one.
School manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Garrett Cooper will hit next. Cooper goes 6 feet 5 inches, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 23-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now Bo Bichette.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. The pitch. Late swing, fouled off. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double. His second.
Crap, it wasn't a home run again.
Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, a man aboard. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Bichette around third and headed home. The throw in. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Garcia makes the catch, and there's one gone. Applies the tag, and they get
they got him.
Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. There's a swing and a drive. McIntosh raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning stretch time. Toronto leads this one 24-1. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
The wind and the pitch. This one popped up. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Strike 2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Fortes at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Next offering is fouled back. Slow roller to third. On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the inning.
One pretzel.
And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
You're here.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss.
Oh, crap, eh? The Barshow missed.
In the air, left.
That's no
field.
good, that one.
McIntosh moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Man at first, and now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Fly ball down the line. McIntosh makes the grab. And
Ah,
there's
crap,
two
eh?
away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
So now here's the DH, Whit Merrifield. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, and
yeah,
it
they got me
beats it.
there.
What a play.
No cycle for Bo.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler.
Center fielder, Jorge.
Maybe next time Bo bats, hopefully. Let's see what happens when you get a
The
cycle.
pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Garcia batting with one down, takes a strike. Little dribbler up along third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Swings through it.
Swing and a miss.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now for the Marlins, Jordan Groshans. Good eye right there. And a pitch. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Ice
Righty
cold
delivers.
soda.
Foul ball. Righty to the plate. It's softly on the ground left side. And foul ball. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. And that's down and away.
Count.
3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
Puck back to work. That's towards center. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. That one
There we go. Is that a
center
home run?
field. Outta here.
Yeah, got the cycle.
One of the rarest feats in baseball
Nice.
and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
Anthony Bender gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out.
They should have made that an achievement, actually.
Matters for relievers
Surprised it
and
doesn't.
numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. That one's on its way.
That one's out of here, too.
You are our guest.
Go.
Birdie, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
George Springer takes him deep. He's done it again. His second homer of the
Sweet,
game.
sweet, the birdie has landed.
It's
You know, there's a player on the team I'm going against named
Guys
Birdie.
just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Well, I ultimately thought of you when I saw that player. Felt a little different, but you know.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air,
he's
towards
out.
right center. Garcia on his way over, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Alexa, what position is Birdie on Miami?
Here will give him the cycle.
Third base.
Soler ranging back on it. And it's gone.
Out of here.
A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 28-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Third base is fine. You can see the game's pretty close, eh?
Floro taking over on the mound. 25th appearance of the year for him.
36, Dylan Loro.
Yeah, that cycle thing I just hit, that's not very
Chapman up to the
common.
plate now. Out to short, Groshans. Zips it to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And there's a foul ball.
Want to visit before your dinner.
Left-hand batter waits.
There we go. It's out of here.
Field way back
Having a
and
good
gone.
spicy devil sausage sliced with my spaghetti bolognese
They'll circle the
dish.
bases, and they add a run.
Have a great stream.
It's
Well, thank you so much for coming by.
29-1.
I was hoping I'd show you Birdie there, but you only got to see him from a distance.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Slap the other way, foul. Oh, and 1 now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the lineup, Whit Merrifield digs in now. In the air, right field.
That's it for our guys.
Should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off.
There's Birdie.
Jays lead it.
Birdie's the second batter coming up.
2-1.
Too bad Birdie left right when Birdie was coming.
Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Paul McIntosh. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Bichette makes the play, and there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 5, John.
And up next for Miami, John Birdie.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one's in there, 0-1. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Oh, guy on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to
Birdie, too.
with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper, 1 for 3. Swings through that one, 0-1. Birdie leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Gonna count 1 and
No,
2.
that's out.
And half the crowd left.
The pitch. Cooper tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jose Barrios. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And he's got
I forgot he was going to get tired.
So he should come in throwing strikes.
And that guy's warming up for like 2 innings.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know.
Nice.
They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shaw.
Close bell.
So long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Player of the game was George Springer's, and Bichette had a cycle. But Springer got 2 home runs and 6 for 7, so I guess that's why. Well, there we go. We're 74-0, man. I'm going to hit the hay, though. So we will continue later. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. If you want to check out YouTube, link is in the video description. Thank you for whatever role you played today. Caesar for sharing. Most recent chatters, Birdie, Stephanie, Charlotte. Jake as well. If you're wondering about the poll, 67% said no. Did not watch the showcase, and 33% said yes. So there you go. It's about what I expected, but sometimes you never know. This game is traditionally PlayStation, although I am playing on an Xbox. Anyway, have a good night. Thanks for being here.